College and Career Readiness Series is back with more information to help you prepare your student to succeed in the 21st century. Our focus today is on what you can do right now to start preparing your child for a career and college. Hi, I'm Tristan Burkholz, and I'd like to provide you with information on how you can help prepare your child to be career and college ready so they can succeed in the 21st century. While 11th and 12th grades are important years in terms of preparing your student to be career and college ready, this is not the time to start preparing them. Instead, the last years of high school for your students should be when they are nearing the end of their preparation. You can actually start preparing students in preschool. Today, I hope to give you specific, concrete strategies that you can start using immediately, no matter how young or old your child is. I've set up this presentation as if it were a blueprint for building a career and college-ready student, similar to the way an architect would create blueprints for a house. We'll go from room to room to learn about the different ways you can begin building the foundation for your child to be career and college ready. Career and college readiness starts in the home. This is why you as a caretaker are so very important to this process. Here are some things you can do at home to prepare your child to succeed in the 21st century. Establish routines and schedules. Adults like routines and schedules, and so do kids. By doing this, you teach them that there are start times and end times for tasks. You can't just drag everything out forever. You help them learn how to organize their life and learn time management skills. When and for how long will they need to do homework? When and for how long will they be eating with the family? When and for how long do they have time to play or relax? And this establishes healthy sleeping patterns too, which are critical to succeeding in college and at work. Designate certain areas of your home as homework areas. Set rules for this area so your child knows that when they're in that area, they are not playing, watching TV, or getting distracted by other things. This should be in a quiet area of the house, at the public library, or some other space where your student can complete their work. Chores reinforce responsibility and independence. They're good. Chores shouldn't be used as a punishment because that doesn't make anybody want to do them any more than they already don't want to. No matter how old your child is, they can begin taking responsibility of themselves and their things. Of course though, these chores should be age appropriate. Preschoolers should not be washing dishes and taking out the trash, but they can be responsible for picking up their toys or shoes, whereas 10th graders can be responsible for washing their own laundry and cooking dinner one night a week for the family. Accountability teaches students that others will hold them responsible for their actions and words. If your child says they will complete their homework before playing video games, they should complete their homework before playing video games. Check their backpacks, agendas, notebooks, and folders to make sure everything has been completed. This is holding them accountable. It's not interrogating them, but instead reinforcing them for taking responsibility. Talk, ask, and listen. Talk with your child about what you do at work and how you use subjects from elementary, middle, or high school every day in your work. Talk about the tools you use to do your job. Do you use a computer, hammer, fire extinguisher? Ask them what they are interested in, their goals, likes, and dislikes. Listen to what they tell you and don't immediately dismiss what they say just because you wouldn't do it. As a professor at LSU, Dr. Curry says, "We don't want to be dream squashers." Careers are everywhere. While you can definitely talk about careers in college at home, you can talk about them anywhere. Go for a walk. Talk while you're in the car, at the grocery store, with friends and family, and even while you're watching TV or movies. Unless you can pause a show or movie, sure, you won't be able to hear every word being said on the TV or in the movie. But you'll be doing something so much more important, helping develop your child to be career and college ready. I think it's safe to say that many of us aren't making the most of our time when we watch TV. And according to a 2014 Bureau of Labor Statistics report, we are watching a lot of TV. On average, Americans are watching between 3.5 to 4.5 hours each day. Let's look at an example of how you might talk with your child about careers in college while watching a football game. Is your child interested in sports or wants to become a professional athlete? Great, but instead of only focusing on the schooling and talent it takes to have a football career, also look at all of the jobs related to the game and what your child is good at. All of the arrows indicate different jobs people have on the field, and there are hundreds more that just aren't seen in this picture. Just a few of the jobs I see in this picture are local and national photographers, news and sports reporters, camera technicians, security guards, concession workers, and people responsible for maintaining the net behind the goalpost. You could talk about what each of these people do in their jobs, some of the things these people probably like to do outside of work, like watch sports, take photos, cook, or help others, and also talk about what level of education someone would need to do that job. Of course, we want our children to eventually get a job or go to college, but we don't want to push them out into the world of work and college without properly preparing them. Be patient with this process and always try to find ways to talk about careers and college options with your child. And most importantly, don't be a dream squasher. While you can't imagine being a medical physicist, or maybe you don't even know what that is, why not let your daughter or son learn about what a medical physicist does? Because maybe they'd be great at it. I hope you found this information helpful and that you're able to see that preparing your child for career and college readiness is as easy as talking with them. Kids want to make the adults in their lives happy and spend quality time with them. Talking about jobs and school is a great way to make both of these things happen. When you give kids a safe, judgment-free space to talk, they're likely to surprise you in a good way. Start building this very important foundation today with your student so they're better prepared to succeed in the 21st century. The goal should be that your child learns what he or she likes to do and then choose a career and college path. We don't want them to choose a career and college path and then realize that it doesn't fit with their interest. Before I go, if you're ever unsure about where to start, think about everything you wish people would have talked with you about at your child's age, or things you wish you'd understood at an earlier age. This is a great place to start and way to connect. And remember, encourage your child to dream. Don't dream squash. For more videos like this one, additional information and resources, please visit my YouTube channel, Career and College Readiness.